Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Made by MJ. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Beats Studio Pros, a familiar design, updated sound, and a price tag that isn't going to break the bank. Now I know I'm late when it comes to my thoughts on these. These came out a minute ago, but I can't hold it, y'all. I really love these headphones and I want to give y'all my thoughts on these. From editing videos to just relaxing in the crib with these, they are special. And that's exactly why I can recommend these to anybody watching this video. If you've owned Beats headphones before, these are gonna look very familiar to you. The iconic Beats logo design in the middle. They come in, I think, in 4 different colors. They come in brown, black, sandstone, and then this navy here, which I got just to kind of switch it up. Funny enough though, I actually may jump back to getting a black pair of headphones and maybe return these, but that's basically just for cosmetic reasons. That really has nothing to do with the headphones themselves. They also feature onboard physical buttons, so if you're used to physical buttons, you're going to get that on these headphones. USB-C charging. You can also get lossless audio via the USB-C cable included. 3.5 headphone jack. And these headphones didn't go the route of trying to copy the Sony XM5 style or the AirPod Max style. Very familiar design there, which I'm sure people are gonna love. I remember Sony was getting a lot of slack for ditching this similar style, the very portable style. So if you're familiar with this, you can fold these up. These will fit pretty much anywhere you want them to. So this makes them very great for traveling. Overall, very W design. I like them a lot. Very familiar style headphone as well. So yeah, man, if you rock with this design, these are it for you. The Studio Pros feature active noise canceling, transparency mode, lossless audio via USB-C, spatial audio, and up to 24 hours of playback. So the audio on these are out of this world. Quick story time, and then you're gonna see why this is relevant to this video. About a year ago, my girl and I walked into an Apple store. She's, interested in the Apple AirPod Maxes. She goes and puts the AirPod Maxes on. She's listening to music, doing her thing. She comes back to me and tells me just how good they are. She likes them a lot. The bass isn't overpowering as her Sony headphones in the past, like the extra bass models, but she said she could feel the instruments there, and she said it was a really good listening experience. Fast forward to now, and I have these in the house. My girl puts these on, she listens to some music, and she swears they're about the same. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say that you're gonna one-for-one get the exact same sound from the AirPod Maxes to these, but the sound is pretty close, and the fact that these are, as of right now on Amazon, $179, and the AirPod Maxes even on sale are about $400. I mean, you kind of get the gist of this video and why I call them so special. But yeah, just to give my thoughts on it though, when I listen to music, I do enjoy the fact that the bass isn't as overpowering. I do feel like I can hear more separation in the tracks compared to my Sony XM5s. I think it's to each their own. The Sonys, even though the XM5s aren't really marketed as extra bass like some other headphones, they still provide a heavier sound. The mids, I think, are also a little bit more emphasized in the Sony headphones, whereas in these, you're gonna get a little bit more treble. And don't get it twisted, the mid and the bass is there. It's just, you're gonna get a little bit more clarity with the Beats Studio Pros. Now, unlike the Sony headphones and even the Sonos headphones, there really isn't an app to where you can customize and equalize things. You can't add bass to it. You can't mess with the treble. You can't mess with the mids. However, Apple does give you a very UI AirPod-esque setting where you can go in and mess around with, if you want it to be spatial, you can control the buttons, you can do all that type of stuff. Now, speaking of the AirPod Maxes, this also has noise cancellation that I do think is actually on par with the AirPod Maxes. Or I should say maybe more on par with the AirPod Pros, but a little bit better. These are really good. If you're gonna be traveling, if you're gonna be, in a very noisy area, if you walk around your neighborhood a lot to go grocery shop and just get from place to place, it's great, man. The noise cancellation is phenomenal. I can just put these on and literally everything is just canceled out. I can't stress enough just how good the noise cancellation is on these headphones. Same with transparency mode. This is also really good too. The transparency mode is definitely something that I use a lot when I'm walking from point A to point B, especially when I'm walking to Ralph's to go grocery shop. These are definitely something that I like to use and put on because I can still hear my surroundings and everything. It's not exactly like the adaptive, I guess, mode on the AirPod Pros, which gets a lot of praise, but these right here, man, for transparency, they're really good. Now, I think maybe Sonos probably edges it out a little bit, but these are still right up there with them. Now, the battery life on these are, man, like, I don't even. Now, the battery on these, I feel like I never even charge them, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe people have had different experiences with these, but I feel like these literally just sit on my headphone stand and I never charge them, and yet they're always working for me. I'll post like a screenshot of my display showing where the battery level is at, but that whole 24-hour playback thing must be true. I'm not sitting with these and listening to music or videos for 24 hours straight, but the fact that I feel like I've left it on my desk for days and come back to it, it can work like for an hour with them and put them back up. Like, yeah, man, these are fantastic. I love these a lot when it comes to the battery, and they've never let me down so far. Now, the microphone quality on this, I'm not really using the mics on this. I'm more using the mics on my AirPod Pros, like when my girlfriend calls or when I'm on Discord. But I will do a little microphone test for you guys, just for the people who will be using the mic on this. Y'all can hear what this sounds like. I am using the Blackmagic Design camera app to get this audio. Let me know what you think about it down below. Do you see yourself using this? I'm in a pretty noisy situation with two fans aimed right at me. How do they compare to the Apple AirPod Pros, and how do they compare to the CMF Buds, in your opinion? Now, funny enough, I'm probably gonna get cooked in the comments, but when it comes to the onboard physical buttons, I touched upon that a little while ago in the design of the headphones, but the one nitpick that I do have, not gonna necessarily call it a negative because it is 50-50. I do like for headphones to have physical buttons, but I don't like the physical buttons on these. I get it, it's very old school. This is what Beats is known for, push on the Beats logo. I'm cool with that. It's just not something that I like, and I actually find myself not really using the buttons on this. I much prefer the way Sonos Ace utilized their physical buttons on those headphones. But again, it's not enough for me to take points off. I'm not going to return them. This is just something that I do find a little bit more of a nitpick towards, and I don't really mess with it. So for $179, do I recommend these? Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I would recommend these to anybody, family, friends, you guys. Like, this is definitely a pair of headphones that you can own and not go wrong with. They're made for any situation, whether you're going from point A to point B, traveling, playing video games, just listening to music, watching YouTube videos, movies. These are it, and I can't sing the praises of these headphones enough. Anyways, let me know what you thought of this video. Funny enough, this was actually shot on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, edited on my iPhone 15 Pro Max as well. So let me know what you think of the content, and make sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, and please put notifications on. That does help the channel. And please comment down below your thoughts on that video, because I love engagement and I love talking with you guys. Also, if y'all have future topics, drop them down below. Let me know what y'all want to see me talk about. This channel isn't just mine, man. Like, you're with me, we're here, we're doing this thing. So keep me updated on what y'all want to see on the channel, and I'll do the same. I'll talk to you guys next time.